Hi guys, welcome to Bond's Way. Today I am having my longan tea. I'm loving my longan tea. Yes, I just said my longan tea. It is made of organic longan seed and it has been helping me sleeping deeply for the past few months. So I decided to making a brand out of it, but my brand has no brand. So it's just basically, one sec, this the black bag, and inside there are 12 sachets weighing, like this, weighing 12 grams. And that is proven in the Khon University laboratory that it actually helps relieve all of the, not all of the, but symptoms of knee problems. If you have dodgy knees, dodgy hips, anything related to bone problems, this is university laboratory proven that it helps relieve those kind of symptoms. But side effect is what I'm aiming for here. I'm loving my organic longan seed tea, and so it is now being sold at my brother's shop in Korat for 300 baht. I know it might sound a little bit expensive compared to other kind of tea, but this is no normal tea, and the process of making them, it's long and worth it, and we are not overpricing in any way, and that's the whole point why I have no stickers, no access printing or anything on the packaging, because I want to keep the price low. And you know, if I was a consumer, that's what I want quality tea, low price, and that is it. So if you guys want to try my organic longan seed tea, go ahead. You can order it through Facebook of my brother's shop. I'll put the link on Facebook or underneath at the comment. Anyway, today I'd like to talk about Buddhism in Thailand. We call ourselves a Buddhist country, but a lot of things that you see here sometimes seems very materialistic, and I admit that that's the way that it seems these days. Sometimes when I walk into temples and I feel like this can't be right. You know, there are donating boxes everywhere, and sometimes selling things like Lucky Charm and stuff like that. It is sometimes so far off the core of Buddhism. I feel a little bit uneasy talking about Buddhism in Thailand, but the real Buddhism and the Buddhist teaching is there. But the way that we are treating it is not as it should be. Sometimes when I see people in Bhutan, you know, really devoting their life to practice and follow Buddhist teaching in Tibet and so forth, I just feel I have such admiration for them, because it's so rarely seen in Thailand. But we do have monks and temple that are really sticking to the teachings of the Buddha, and they are mostly outside of Bangkok. So when you go to Phuket, Chiang Mai, you know, or inside the city, those monks are usually not there because they don't like the noise, they don't like all of the craziness of the cities. But I think, to me, being a Buddhist since even before I was born, I know you're thinking you're crazy, but you know, my mom, she chants and she goes to temple, so I think that was kind of imprinted within me. I grew up totally disregard anything Buddhism. I just think that's total show, you know, to do things the way that we do. When a Thai turn into a monk, they do a parade and they do their parties. It's just, I feel it's so not right. But as I grow up and I have had my good share time of, you know, mental difficulties, I find getting to the real core of Buddhism really helps me through those times. At the end of the day, I love Pema Children. If you're studying Buddhism, you might have heard of her. She really simplified Buddhism to just fearless. You know, we are facing all kinds of problems originated from the fear. And traveling within yourself, a lot of time through meditation, is just to find those fear and not just to see it, but really take it in and go through it with ease. And that's what I love about Pema children. And there are also Ajahn Brahmawangso in Australia that he teaches traditional Thai forest monk practice. And there are so many teachers that are doing different. So if you have heard about Pema children, I think she is really teaching what really resonates within me of the Buddhist teaching. And also there's so many monks in Thailand that are really teaching the core of the Buddha teaching that has nothing to do with glittery temple rooftop or anything like that. It's just pure practice, like straight to dealing with your mind, dealing with your thoughts, really get you out of the vicious cycle. We have a saying in Thailand that the Buddha is above the world. He is beyond the world. He is not choosing the good side or the bad side, because he knows that with good sides come bad sides, with bad sides come good sides. So to let go of any suffering, he has to let go of both. So that's why they say he's beyond the world, because the world is filled with good sides and bad sides. And I like how Pema children really emphasize on fear. I think that resonates with me most when I had panic attack and I felt a lot of fear, and that made me become kind of self-studied more and become a stronger Buddhist in that sense. But other than that, that is not about Buddhism. A lot of Brahmins are kind of merging into Buddhism in Thailand, and it becomes sometimes a little bit confusing, especially for tourists or for people that are not Buddhism, and they see all the things that we do and they just like, I'm not studying Buddhist, I'm just here to kind of encourage you to not look at it that way. I'm not going to say you should go and study Buddhism, but what tourists see can misportray the core or the real Buddhism. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell. I'm obviously more active on Bon's Way on YouTube these days, and I hope you enjoy it. And if there's anything that you want me to talk about, just let me know. Today is a working day, so I'm totally ready for work, although I don't look it. But have a great day, guys.